Hey guys, welcome to Bodacious Loves, where we talk about the things me, Ebony, loves. And one among those things are fragrances. So if you looked at the title, you saw we were going to be doing part 3 of my collection video. And yes, I finally have the tree up, the decorations on the tree. And Merry Christmas to all those who are celebrating. And if you're a return subscriber, I hope everything is going well for you. And thank you so much for coming back. So as you can see, we're going to be on part 3 of my collection video. And right now we're going to be doing the fragrances. I just got home from having time with my family. So I know the makeup and everything's a little off. It's fading. I got glitter on my face because I rubbed my eyes 20 times. But we're going to get through this because I don't know when I'll get to it, and I want to get these done. Okay, so I'm going to go by, as I was doing with my past 2 videos, I'm going to let you know if I would repurchase the fragrance or not. And I'm going to try to keep these by celebrity. All right. So I'm going to start with one that's new to my collection. I may have a video up for it, but if not, I'm going to give you a real quick rundown of how I'm feeling about this perfume. And that is Loved by Lauren Conrad. I just picked this up. It was part of a 2-piece set. Here's what the bottle looks like. It's a pretty bottle. Only thing that was annoying is it was in a box and it was glued in the back to the box. So it had these nasty glue marks that I've been trying to get off, and I damaged the bottle, and I still haven't gotten all the glue off. So that was dumb. I don't know why they did that with this bottle, but there's that. This actually smells pretty good. At first, the opening, I wasn't as thrilled with it, but as the dry down occurred, it got really pretty. And actually, I was watching the Best Man series on Peacock, and I got through about 4 episodes and it was still going strong on my hands. So that's what, about 4 hours almost, and it was still smelling really pretty. So like the dry down of this is very pretty. This has grapefruit, peony petals, magnolia. It has some, I think, jasmine. And I noticed that I didn't really like the opening, but I really did like the dry down. Would I buy this again? Probably not, because I'm not the biggest the biggest floral person. Is very floral. I just, hence the big flower on the top of it. But it's pretty. It's pretty. So I will wear this come springtime. Next, I have 2 from Ariana Grande. I have Cloud, which I most definitely will purchase again. I'm going to go for the Intense. Although my niece today had got Maud Vanilla, and I really, really like it. I put it on me. Okay, it's still there. It's still there. It's very pretty vanilla. So very similar to this a little bit, but vanilla. I do want to get that. And I have Thank You Next. I would not repurchase Thank You Next again. But it's pretty, but I don't want to get it again. Kim Kardashian. I would actually repurchase all of my Kim Kardashians. I think they're really good, and I do want to get just general Kim Kardashian. I have Kim Kardashian Gold, which I like a lot. I have Kim Kardashian Honey. I think it's Honey, but it's Honey. Pure Honey. That one is really pretty. I mean, when I repurchase this, I wouldn't actually repurchase this because this to me doesn't perform that well on me. But I do really like it. And when I first got it, I was using it all the time. But I would not repurchase that one. But it's really good. And this one, Femme Fatale. Oh, the kind of white florals. I do like this one. This one is like soapy clean. But it's very floral. So sometimes I like florals. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. So that's Femme Femme Fatale. I would repurchase this, although I don't think I will need to. I have one fragrance from Elizabeth and James, and that is Nirvana Rose. I would like to try more from this line. I did get a sample of Nirvana Amethyst, and I really liked it. This rose one, while I think it's good, it's really different. It's like a smoky kind of rose. It has like a tobacco-y smell to it, but like more like a cigarette kind of rose. I would not repurchase this. And I have a hard time figuring out when I want to wear this. It's like nighttime, but when I want to go out at night, I usually pick something else. But it's nice, but I wouldn't repurchase it. I have two from Mariah Carey. I really do like my Mariah Carey scents. I have M by Mariah. I think it's starting to go off. The color has changed dramatically. And even though it still smells good, it's not as buttery. It's there, but it smells really good. But I think I'm going to have to replace this soon. But I would repurchase this. I love this scent, and I want it always. And then I also have Dreams, and while I do like Dreams, I think it's very good. It's just not enough for me to grab it often. So I don't think I will repurchase it, but I will keep it in my collection and use it. But you can see how little I've used it. I just don't think to use it. But those are my Mariah scents. I have this one, Breathe, from Toni Braxton. And this one, and I shall never buy this again. No, ma'am. No, Toni. This one, for me, is like, it smells like it's going to be good, but then it quickly just smells like furniture polish. It smells like you're cleaning your house. Yeah, it gives me it comes off to me that way. Cute bottle though, but I like the lotion. I use the lotion with other stuff. But this scent, it just, and it's a really poor performer on my skin. So I think the only reason why I'm keeping it is because this bottle is unique. I have two from Nicki Minaj. I have Pink Friday, which I know I said I was going to declutter. If you watched the decluttering video, you might have thought this was gone. But right when I was about to take her and put her in the bag with all the other perfumes I was decluttering, I smelled it again and I was like, I like this. So I do like this scent. I'm going to keep it and use it up. I would not repurchase it. And I also have Onika. And Onika is my favorite of the two. I had three Nicki Minaj. I gave one away. I do really, really like how this smells. But this doesn't perform that well on me. And it's not the easiest thing to just kind of throw in your bag. So I don't think I will repurchase this. But I do love how it smells. I have three from Sarah Jessica Parker. I really do like Sarah Jessica Parker. I have Lovely. And I will definitely repurchase Lovely. This is the best musk I have right now. I don't have any really musk, and this is this is so good. I love how this smells. It reminds me of something like, almost like Jovan musk or something from back in the day. But I really loved this, and that's Lovely. I have Stash and Unspoken. I would repurchase this one. I really like this. I wear this a lot in the fall. I think it smells really good. And then I have Stash Privé, which I would not repurchase. I think this is pretty weak. I hope I can get through it in 2023 and just get it out of here. I have two from Britney Spears. I have decluttered. I had four. I had Curious and I had Believe. I decluttered both of those. What's left in my collection is VIP Private Show. I would not repurchase this because it's just so poor a performer on me, but I think it's one of the best smelling that I've had from her. And I think it's one of the better smelling perfumes that I have in the celebrity area, but the performance is so bad that it's like a waste of time for me to wear it. And so I would not repurchase it. And then I have Fantasy, Midnight Fantasy, which is my favorite of the Britney Spears Fantasy. Well, I've only smelled this one and the other one, Fantasy, but I like this one a lot. My only issue with Britney Spears and why I will not repurchase this is this bottle is too juvenile. It's just too juvenile to be sitting on my count, too juvenile to be sitting amongst my things. I feel like she's older. I get that this is what she started at. I get at the time her audience was a lot younger, but her audience is older. And she just released another one in this bottle, in this packaging. I just feel like we're too old for this. I'm too old for it. I mean, I know I'm too old for that Mariah Carey one too. And I'm really getting funny about these cheap looking bottles. But I love how this smells. This is very good. I just hate the bottle, so I'll get through it. And I haven't been grabbing it as much. So once I get through this, I won't repurchase it. I have quite a few from JLo, and I can tell you, I wouldn't repurchase any of them. Like, while I think they're all good, they're just not, they're nothing special. And I don't feel like I would need to rebuy them. I have JLo Love. I have J Love. This one's really pretty. Like, this is really, really pretty. I might repurchase this. It's such a small bottle and it was so inexpensive. It's definitely something you could run around with. It's almost like, to me, like a body mist. You could keep it in your vehicle or somewhere and spray it. It's just a really fruity, nice scent. And this one is a fruity pineapple-like scent. This is J Lux. This one is nice too, but I really don't grab these, and so that's why I'm saying I wouldn't repurchase them, but I think they're pretty good. I have still I go back and forth with. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, and I think that's because I have this on again, off again thing with tea scents. This is pretty, but I would not repurchase it. But that's Still by JLo. Then I have Live. This is nice. This one is actually really nice. It really is. I like it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. And then I have two from the Glow line. I have Glow, which has actually grown on me. At first, I did not like this at all. But on my skin, I like it. It's just a soapy clean. It kind of smells like Dove soap to me. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like Dove. So it smells very clean. And I was gonna see what I can actually put with this. I'm thinking of adding some like fruity scents or something with it. But I like it, but I would not repurchase it though. I don't like it. I don't like it enough for that. And then I have Glow Miami, which I think smells wonderful, but the performance on me is so bad. It's just so bad. And then if I overspray it, I get a headache from it. So I would not repurchase it, but it does smell really good, like almost addicting. You almost want to keep spraying it, but it gives me a headache. I have two from Paris Hilton, and I would actually repurchase both of them. I have Gold Rush. This is really pretty. Yeah, I love this. Yes, I love Gold Rush. I will definitely repurchase it. And I have Dazzle. And Dazzle, this is like a nice cherry. I love this scent. So I have those. I would definitely repurchase them. I also had Eris, and I loved Eris, but Eris gave me a headache. And so I had to declutter it, but I thought it was beautiful. And I also had Can, and that also gave me a headache. And so I had to declutter it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm missing one of my Paris Hiltons. Hold on. I did have another one. I have With Love from Paris Hilton. I do like this one. I don't think I would repurchase it. Well, I need to play with it some more. I haven't really worn this one enough. But I don't feel like from the scent profile would be something I would repurchase. But I do think Paris Hilton makes really good perfumes. We got Rihanna. So we have Rogue by Rihanna. I would not repurchase it. We have Rebel Fleur Nude. Nude by Rihanna. I really like Nude, but I will not, unless it's like this size bottle again, I will not repurchase this just because I don't like these bottles. They annoy me. I have Rebel Fleur. This is the bigger one. I have another Rebel Fleur the same size as this. I would not repurchase Rebel Fleur. I don't really, I really don't even like it that much. And then I have Rebel Fleur Love Always, which is my preference. I like this one over Rebel Fleur. But I would not, once I use it, I will not repurchase it. I have one from Beyonce. I have Orchid Heat. Yeah, Orchid. This is pretty, but a really poor performer on me, so I will not repurchase. I have 3 from Sophia. I have So Very Sophia, which was one she did with Avon. This one smells a lot like La Vie Belle. Very patchouli leaning. It's pretty, but I wouldn't repurchase it because I have La Vie Belle and I prefer it. And I will only, get that one. But this is, this will be a good one for me to throw in my bag maybe when I wear La Vie Belle, even though I usually don't need to retouch it. But, Then another one is Sophia. So this was with Avon, and then we get into her line. In her line, this is Sophia. And I'm sure you've seen this one. This is very good. It's people say a mix between La Vie Belle and Coco Mademoiselle. I have both of those scents. I can see why people say that. I do really like this scent. Again, because I have those scents, I don't know. I do like this. I think it's beautiful, but it's another one that I have to take with me because it doesn't perform as long as I would like it to perform. And so I don't grab it as much because of the performance on my skin, where I know some people say this lasts them all night, but on me, it does not last me all night at all. So I don't know that I would repurchase this one over these other two. The other one I have is Love, and Love is a really poor performer on me. Like where I said this one doesn't perform well, this is worse. So while this smells good and I really like how it smells, I would not repurchase it. I will use this and sometimes I'll wear it to bed. I'm actually going to put this in the room with my bedtime scent so I use it more. So I could just use it up, but I don't want to rebuy it. I got these are all really inexpensive, but regular Sophia. If I ran out of this and I would happen to be in the store and saw this again, I probably would repurchase it. So I'm changing my mind on that. I have this one from Iman, Love Memoir. I really like this one, even though this is like a really good unisex scent. I think it's so pretty. It's definitely one that I have to take my travel spray with me because it doesn't last very long. But I think it's so good. I love it. And that's Love Memoir. If I use this up and I found it cheap, I would buy it again. And then I think I'm at my last celebrity. Yeah, I got Jessica Simpson. I have Vintage Bloom. Oh, this is looking dusty. Gotta wipe this down. What's on here? I got Vintage Bloom. Look at that. It's gross. What is that? This one smells to me like lemon cake, but it starts to dry down. It's funky. Like it's the opening is nice, and after that split moment, it's kind of weird. I might give this one away. On my skin, it just gets weird. Yeah. I have Fancy, which I most definitely would repurchase. I actually did. Like, I had a little bitty one, and I liked it so much that I was like, I'm going to get this big one. So I've already repurchased it. And I would repurchase again. I really like this scent. And another one from her I like is Fancy Love. I really like Fancy Love. I would repurchase it. I probably won't because I just don't reach for it as much as I reach for this one. But I don't know, I like this one a lot. I would not repurchase, even though I don't mind it and I like it, is Fancy You. No, yeah, Fancy You. I Fancy You. I like to wear this one on the weekends or when I'm working out and things like that. It's, to me, a good kind of fresh scent, but I wouldn't repurchase that. All right, so that is my entire celebrity collection. Next, I will be doing my Middle Eastern scents and then my miniatures and travel sizes. Then we'll be done with this and then off to the new year. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. If things aren't going well for you right now, just know they will get better. Okay, and Merry Christmas to everyone again. Bye.